Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving lead Mavs over Clippers 96-93 to tie series as Kawhi Leonard returns. Los Angeles, AP, Luka Doncic scored 32 points and the Dallas Mavericks overcame the return of Clippers superstar Kawhi Leonard to beat Los Angeles 96-93 and tie their Western Conference first-round playoff series at a game apiece. Leonard had 15 points and 7 rebounds in 35 minutes of his first game since March 31. He had been out with inflammation in his surgically repaired right knee. Kyrie Irving added 23 points and PJ Washington Jr. had 18 for the Mavs. Game 3 is Friday in Dallas. Timberwolves take 2-0 lead on Suns behind 25 points and ace defense from Jaden McDaniels. Minneapolis, AP, Jaden McDaniels scored 25 points for a career best in the playoffs and spearheaded another stifling defensive performance by the Minnesota Timberwolves in a 105-93 victory over the Phoenix Suns to take a 2-0 lead in their first-round series. Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert each added 18 points to help the Timberwolves offset the smothering of Anthony Edwards by the Suns. He went 3 for 12 from the floor for 15 points. Game 3 is in Phoenix on Friday. Minnesota has held a 2-0 series lead one other time in franchise history, against Denver in the first round in 2004. Bobrovsky makes incredible save during Panthers Lightning playoff game. Sunrise, Florida, AP, Florida's Sergei Bobrovsky might have had the save of the year. The Panthers goaltender was facing the other way when Tampa Bay's Matt Dumba had a chance at what looked it would be an easy goal in Game 2 of the team's NHL playoff series on Tuesday night. Dumba had nothing but net to shoot at, and Bobrovsky, without his stick and diving blindly at a puck he couldn't see, somehow made the save. Havertz scores 2 as Arsenal routs Chelsea 5-0 to cement Premier League lead. London, AP. Kai Havertz scored twice against his former team and Ben White also got a brace as Arsenal brushed aside a dismal Chelsea side 5-0 for its biggest league win over its London rival. The win ensures Arsenal will go into the weekend atop the Premier League standings, lifting it 3 points in front of Liverpool ahead of Wednesday's Merseyside derby at Everton. Manchester City is now 4 points back before it plays at Brighton on Thursday, with another game in hand. For Chelsea, it was another dispiriting loss after a 1-0 defeat to Man City in the FA Cup semi-finals on Saturday that ended any hope of finishing a disappointing season on a high note. Suns guard Grayson Allen aggravates ankle injury versus Timberwolves. Phoenix falls into 0-2 hole. Minneapolis, AP, Phoenix Suns guard Grayson Allen appeared to aggravate the sprained right ankle he suffered in the playoff opener. Allen hobbled off in the third quarter of Game 2 against the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first-round series. Allen was guarding Mike Conley on a drive to the lane when he went airborne to try to block the shot and landed awkwardly on his right leg.